It's cute in the street. I love everybody here. They've been good to me.
It's Tashina Arnold, and it's cute in the street. I love that.
But you in the streets, you need to make sure you go to his bio right now and click that link, okay? What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Q. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Q back in the building with another video. Before I start, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Make sure y'all click that bell so y'all know when I'm posting these videos. All right, guys, so I'm not going to hold you long. I'm going to jump right into it. Today, we're going to be covering episode 2 of Love is Blind. I wanted to do the other episode last night. However, I got caught up on chasing Dallas, and then it just got late. But your boy's back in the middle with another video. I'm coming. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all the beautiful women, all the handsome men. I hope you guys are getting loved on a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm making YouTube videos, so y'all already know your boy ain't got no Valentine. But it's all good, because we're talking about a love show. So we're going to jump right into Love is Blind, okay? So we open back up with, we remember Lauren and Cameron had just, Cameron just proposed to Lauren, and they get to see each other. This is day 5 of the experiment. So, Lauren, you look good in that green dress, and Cam looked good too. I wanted y'all to kiss longer, but Lauren, let me tell you something. I think the reason that Lauren is going to be a fan favorite, and the reason that people love Lauren, is because she is really taking the journey serious, and she's giving us her real input. Like, I was watching them while they were kissing. I was like, wow, because I feel like most girls kiss on the top lip. So when she was kissing over the bottom, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope her lips don't like take over his. And so when she came in her confessional and made a lip joke and was, black and white, because, people are gonna, have certain things to say about it. It was comical. It was funny. Lauren is kind of always light on her feet, and I feel like that's what makes her a fan favorite. And I feel like she found love easily is because she was committed to the process. So kudos to you, Lauren. You guys look great. I don't know if you guys have lasted. I can't wait to see the next episode. However, Lauren, when he was standing there and you guys had your guys' moment and you looked down at your feet, I just knew you was getting ready to like bust out into a praise. I didn't know what was going on. You look so good, Lauren. So happy for you. You just look great. Cam is sexy, so. But yeah. Oh, Lauren, you made a statement that was just so surreal. And again, this is why people love you so far. You said, I'm vocal about the struggles of black people, and you're letting it be known, like, yes, I understand that I am entering into a interracial relationship, and you guys don't have to hit me. You guys don't have to beat a dead horse. You guys don't have to have an elephant in the room. We already know that. So, Lauren, I know you're going to have a lot of black people who are looking at you like, oh, you're dating a white man, or your friends or your family or anything like that. So for you to go ahead and throw that out there and was like, listen, I'm vocal about the struggle of black people. Lauren, that was a good move, because it just kind of made people love you even better. And it's not like, oh, she's forgetting she black and she dating other races. It's kind of like, no, I'm open to love. It wasn't about appearance. It wasn't about color. It wasn't about gender. It wasn't about any of that. It was my heart falling in love with his heart. And I'm here for it. That's all I got for that. Damien, and I think her name is Gianni. I can't. We're gonna call you Gigi, because your nickname is Gigi on the show. And Damien can call you Gigi. Q's gonna call you Gigi. I do want to say this. In the particular scene when you guys first came up, we didn't really get to see you guys' backstory and like really see it play out, because I guess the first episode was committed to a few particular couples. However, I wish that we could have seen everybody's storyline play out in a sense, and just not, you know what I'm saying? Just not Lawrence and Cam's and Carlton and Diamonds and I think and Jessica and I wanted to kind of see you guys' storyline play out a little bit as well, because I feel like it was a little bit rushed. However, I do feel like I'm going to like your characters, but in that particular scene, you guys didn't give us too much. I'm only going to cover what you guys give us, okay? So next up is Carlton and Diamond. They go into their love pod. It's like day 6, and we don't know yet if this is a competition show or is everybody trying to win something, or finding your true love is winning something, because these people are proposing really fast. Now, Cameron and Lauren, theirs felt really genuine and it felt really sincere. I do feel like Carlton and Diamond rushed theirs. Is that just my opinion? I feel like they rushed theirs. I feel like it was too soon. But again, I don't know the rules of the show. I don't know if they're supposed to do it really fast so that we can move on through the competition. I'm not sure, and nobody has made that clear yet. So if you are a cast member and you get a hold of this video, could you let me know if it's like a competition show or you guys just in it to find love, because we want to know. Again, it's always good to hear Carlton open up about, who he is, who he genuinely is. And I just feel like that's just so important in any relationship or anything that you have going on, to know and understand the real person of who they are. So seeing Carlton, going into tears and saying, hearing his green screen, how he's been portrayed and how he feel like he wants to fit in his whole life and how he genuinely wants to find a true love. I was just here for his vulnerability, because we don't get a lot of that from our black men. So it just felt so good to see Carlton open up and be vulnerable. However, on the other hand, one thing that I did not agree with is Carlton proposing to Diamond without releasing the information to her about him being sexually fluid. To me, that would be a major red flag, because it's kind of like you're hiding a piece of who you are. And we can't really call him down low, because he's told the world, what the thing is that he has going on or his past. However, you didn't propose to the world, you proposed to Diamond. So I just feel like if it was me, I would feel a bit betrayed and a bit trapped, because maybe she's not open to that at all. Maybe she is, and she will accept you for who you are, and you guys live happily ever after. However, this is real life, so I like to show people both sides of the fence. It could go either way. However, for me, I would have felt trapped if someone would have proposed to me and withheld that type of information. Again, Diamond, you look better this scene. You look better again this particular episode. I'm gonna pull that wig down. That's making me mad. All right, so then we move on to Kelly and Kenny. Kelly and Kenny, I don't really know. I think they're like that quirky kind of love. They kind of bonded over like their childhood book. They cried. I think they both had the same childhood book or something, if I'm not mistaken. So that was a cute moment. It was really cute. It wasn't nothing like in depth, like, oh my gosh, I'm getting ready to fall in love with the man of my dreams and, all this other kind of carrying on like that. But I like Kenny and I like Kelly. They just seem like they have a quirky kind of love, and I'm glad that they found it. However, they're another couple where I would love to see the backstory or their beginning stages of them dating versus, 2 or 3 days down the line, and then y'all kind of throw them in the second episode, and we're all looking like, well, what happened here? You know what I'm saying? So, all right, so then we get Amber. Oh, yeah, so yeah, they did that. So, Jessica. Oh, Jessica. So Jessica is my number 2 girl. I like Jessica. And I understand Jessica, and here's why I understand Jessica. So her and Mark, they go into the love pod, and Jessica reveals to Mark, like, hey, I want to slow, because at first Jessica and Mark kind of hit it off. And if you guys remember my first video, I was team Jessica and Barnett. However, as I'm continuing to watch, I am team, I want Jessica to figure it out. And I say that because Mark pretty much was like, hey, I'm not doing anything else with anybody else, 1, 2, 3. So I'm putting it all out there on the line. I want to do 1, 2, 3. I'm ready to be all in, go all in, be vulnerable, give you all of my emotions. You know, the whole 9 and shebang. So Mark didn't get that reciprocated to him, and that really hurt his feelings. And Jessica, because you did come in and apologize, I'm not going to drag you too hard, okay? So, you know, after they have their whole little spat, Jessica and Mark, it was just kind of like, ooh, you know, I'm guessing Jessica needed somebody to vent to, so she goes in the kitchen and she started talking to Amber. Oh, wait, I'm moving too fast. Wait. Okay, wait, I'm moving too fast. Anyways, I'm gonna just keep it right there. So, this is how I feel. As I'm watching this particular scene and I'm watching Jessica give her feelings, I'm watching Mark give his feelings towards Jessica, I'm actually invested in Mark and Jessica now. Because seeing Mark's vulnerability, it kind of attracted me and it kind of reeled me in, and it kind of made me team Mark, because Barnett isn't as vulnerable as Mark. And for me, I like a vulnerable guy. So for Jessica to be 34 and Mark to be 24, at first it seemed like, you know, she would be too old for him, like too mature, but it's actually starting to look the other way around, and I'm about to go that way in just a second. So we have this whole little love triangle that Barnett is trying to figure out. LC and Barnett. I really don't see LC and Barnett. LC kind of seems this is my opinion, she just seems like a little, I think they will make good friends. I think they would make great friends. And that's just how I feel about that. Amber and Barnett, I think Amber would probably handle him a little bit better, but I do feel that Amber might be, but I think Amber, how do y'all feel? I feel like Amber might be what a guy like Barnett's need, because she looked like she's not gonna take no mess and all that playing around. Like, she looks like she's gonna give him time to do what he needs to do, because even she came after Jessica cried to the army girl, Amber. It was kind of like, well, girl, he probably said like, oh yeah, I will marry you tomorrow. So she kind of brushed it off. So maybe Barnett and Amber are more of a couple versus versus all these names, guys. Oh my gosh. Versus Barnett and Jessica. So Jessica is my top pick, but watching Jessica come in and apologize. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there first, because I want to make sure everything is in order. So the next scene is, you know, Jessica talks to Mark about her feelings for Barnett, and again, it didn't end too well for Mark. He was very upset. Personally, he had a right to be upset. He had a right to be upset because it was kind of like he's giving his all. He's pretty much cut everybody else off. And don't you hate when you cut somebody else off and they're still doing what they want to do, and then once they realize like you're the person for them, it's kind of like an option. So I was team Mark. Like, Mark was like, I don't want to be disrespected like this. I'm not a second option. So you go and figure out what you're going to do, and then I'll see you on the other side. So then we go back to Diamond and Carlton. So they meet for their proposal after Carlton proposes. Again, I don't feel like it was fair that Carlton was able to, or he pulled this card up, and he may change. He may actually come out and say what it is he has to say. However, Carlton or anybody of the community or anybody who has been in his position, it is very important that a person knows you 1000%, because we live in a world where people just, you know, marry and get divorced and marry and get divorced, and that's so unfortunate and it's not fair. So I feel like Carlton should have definitely told Diamond about his past before they met up, before he proposed, because now I feel like she feels trapped, and that's not fair to Diamond. So they meet up. I feel like their meetup was a little awkward. It was more so like homegirl, homeboy type thing. It was more so like, oh, hey, like, what's up? You ready to party? And I was just like, That was looking weird. But they look great. Amber in that dress, they look great as individuals. You know what I'm saying? Amber in her dress. Amber got body on her. I see why she's an NBA dancer. She looks great. I hate her hair. And most dancer girls have bad wigs. And strippers too. They have bad wigs. So girl, it's okay. We'll give you a pass for that. I love Carlton's blue suit. I think Amber had a blue dress too, or was that in the pod room? And I think they changed. Carlton always dresses nice though, as long as I've known him. He's always dressed nice. He's a Mr. Couture. He's like a Mr. Debonair type guy. So anything that Carlton wears is always pretty much dope. Hopefully they find out. Hopefully, you know, Diamond finds it in her heart to just kind of continue to trust the love process though, because one thing I can say about it is Carlton I guess, well, I can't really say he's being honest, but I think that him going on this process in this journey with her, because they did start out together, hopefully she'll find it in her heart so that they can move forward together. So the next scene is Jessica and Mark. Jessica, do you guys hate it when a person has to apologize and they just kind of give you this apologize of like, I'm sorry? No, I feel like adults need to like, I apologize for, bop, 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 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Like, I feel like someone needs to like solely show me some emotions, show me something. Don't just be like, oh, I'm sorry. And Mark, he accepted her apology, but at first, he was giving her some tough love. He was just like, you know, she's sitting over there calling me baby, 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 da 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 da. But I do feel like he was letting his wall down, and I feel like if there was not a room there, he would have opened Jessica with open arms, gave her a hug. They probably would have kissed and made up, and probably would have been all better. However, this is a prime example to the entire world to not make people an option, and whoever is your main, you keep that person and show them that you want to be with them in all these options. And just like my grandmother used to say, the grass is not always greener on the other side. So, Jessica, run away. I'm so glad that you saw Barnett for who he is and what he was. And I could see it from a mile away. Having Elsie, having Amber, and having you, Jessica, like, you should have just smelled the type of person that he was from a mile away. Barnett is a player. That's just how I feel about that. So, their storyline is just sticky. It's like a whole square at this point. But my heart goes out to Jessica. My heart goes out to Jessica, but my heart definitely goes out to Mark. And Mark now is my #1 best pick for Jessica, because maybe in some areas, Jessica may be older in age, but maybe she could use some maturing, because I feel like Mark kind of outsmarted her, and he kind of was more mature than her in this particular situation. That's just how I feel. But Jessica, I can see that Jessica kind of falls for those type of guys. So my heart just goes out to you, Jessica. I hope you find the right pick. I hope Mark finds it in his heart to move forward with you. I have not seen the 3rd episode yet, so don't y'all ruin it for me. But y'all can drop down in the comments to leave me a comment though. Yeah, I just love the way that Mark handled Jessica, and that's all I got on that. The storyline is rushed. Again, the next scene between Ken and Kelly, I just feel like the storyline is rushed. I feel like we didn't get to take the journey with that particular storyline, with those particular cast members, with that particular, story. I just don't feel like we got all the grit of the meeting and everything as such, but they seem really happy, and that's all I can really say. I mean, they fell in love over a childhood book. I mean, that's all they got. Damon and Gianni. Can I just say that I really like Damien or Damon. I can't remember how you say his name. And Gianna. Their connection seems more genuine. Their connection seems more in tune, especially Damien. He's just really pouring it all out there to Gianni. I'm gonna just say Gigi. Gigi, it just really seems genuine. Now, Gigi was saying, I think he was letting her know, like, hey, I can feel that you have a wall up. Let that down and let me handle you. Let me take care of you. So we appreciate any kind of man who be handling a woman like that. Like, listen, I know you've been broken. I know you've been heartbroken. I know you've been this and I know you've been that. But if you just trust me with your heart, I got you. So we appreciate that. Barnett and LC, I don't really like LC and Barnett's relationship. It seems really childish to me, and that's just my opinion. It really seems just really surface and basic. It really doesn't seem like it has like any depth to them. You know, when you hear Cameron and you hear Lauren talk, you can hear the depth. Regardless of what Carlson and Diamond has going on, you can hear the depth of their conversation. You can hear some really true, genuine, raw feelings coming out. Like, these people are in full tears, and they're either some great actors and actresses, or these people are literally pouring their hearts out. And that's what we can appreciate about Love is Blind. These people are really pouring their hearts out. So, yeah, and then also, you know, Barnett, he just seems Barrett Barnett, I'm gonna have to remember that child's name, but it just seems a little childish to me, you know, even when he says the whole Taylor Swift joke, like, well, if it wasn't, you know, Taylor Swift was in this house, you know, it wouldn't be no me and you, I would be trying to go for her. And for me, it's just kind of like, I don't give a hell if you was in the room with Beyonce or Jay-Z or whoever. I always want to feel like the baddest thing in the room to you. So never put another woman or man before your partner. It just kind of seems weird. And that's why I say Barnett is, to me, a little bit childish in that area. So Amber's story was emotional. Just seeing her pour her heart out, that was emotional. And Amber, we appreciate that from you. I don't know if Barnett is the guy for you, Amber, but I do know that you are a great girl with a great heart. Yeah. So the next scene is Gianni and Gigi and Damien. So they meet because Damien proposes to Gianni, and she is in the room walking around and she's pacing, and they left us with a cliffhanger because Gigi has something to tell Damien, and it looks like it's getting ready to be very intense. I don't know what she's going to tell him. I hope she doesn't break his heart, because his heart seems like it's on the line, and it seems like he has put a lot of thought, a lot of effort, and he has been 100% committed to the process of, you know, the show and the journey. So Gigi, I hope you don't break Damien's heart, but I'm getting ready to go back upstairs and watch episode 3. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about Love is Blind on Netflix. I'll see y'all on episode 3.